Hi everyone, and today we have a new content for the vlog of the international students. And for a short introduction, I'm Joe.
I'm Jiayi.
I'm Helen.
And I'm Alejandro, and we're gonna be talking about top 10 things we learned during our freshman year. So, let's go!
Let's go!
So the first point that we would like to touch is taking advantage to get involved on campus.
Exactly.
We're gonna be talking about honors program, which is a really nice place to start and get involved into the community and actually do extracurricular topics or activities.
And you can get to know people from other faculties because there's honors programs for your personal faculty, but also across universities, so you can get to know other people from other faculties, which might be nice for you as well.
Exactly. And also don't forget about looking around in your faculty. There's always flyers about activities or different kind of things that you could actually do, get to know people, to get to know also well your professors, and follow their different Instagram accounts such as Story at Radboud.
Yeah, and also your faculty, I'm pretty sure they also have an Instagram account where they post their events and everything, and it might be really nice to get in touch with people.
Yeah, that's true. Also, if you can, try to participate in the orientation week. That's always a nice start to get to know Nijmegen and also the whole Radboud University.
Yeah, and also maybe get a first idea of like the sort of stuff you can do on campus, because there are lots of like information points, and in that week you get everything together, so you will get the information you want.
Yeah, exactly. And don't forget to explore. Radboud organizes activities from parties until cultural events that can always be really good to participate in.
There's also a cafe right here on campus that is like that kind of turns into a bar in the afternoon, and there's sometimes musical events or poetry slams. It's called the Kulturcafé, which is also a nice little place. And at the end of the day, it's really important just to keep exploring campus. There's always something going on, and as we said, follow the Instagram accounts, and you'll find a lot of things to do.
Yeah, just keep your eyes open and you'll find something.
Exactly.
We're talking about the topic of the group studying, and as we know, the group studying is a really different way in the Netherlands, the education system, because for example, I was studying in China before, and we're more focused on the attendance and also your homework, but I feel in the Netherlands it's more focused on your self-studying, and also here we encourage students to talk about the topic with your peer students. For example, when we were doing the statistics, and we have the not only lecture, but we also have work group. In the work group, we sitting together, and only students, they talk about their homework and the things they find difficult, and also what could be useful. So it's more like a self-motivated way to figure it out how does it like. And I do think it's such a good way that you can remember, and also to have more deep impression of the topic and also about the knowledge. So I think it's a really good way to study.
So I'm back for number 3 on our list of things you should know before coming here. This is also a very important one because it's to get involved with student organizations or associations and clubs. And these can look like a lot of different things. There's, for example, study associations, which is specific to your own study. I study psychology, for example, so my study association is SPIN, and they organize a lot of things. But there's also student associations that could be political, ideological, religious, that could be tied to a certain sport you do. So for example, there's Ditto, which is a student association that is for LGBTQ plus students, or there's, for example, ESN, which is the Erasmus Student Network. So there's so many opportunities to get involved. A lot of study associations also have their own common room in the faculty building. For example, Spin also has its own common room, and my friends and I come here all the time to play foosball in between studying, and it's a great break. So yeah, let's check it out.
Okay, next I would like to mention that stay active and make time of your physical activities is also important in your university life. The Radboud Sports Center offer like many different courses, take an hour for the physical activities. You can buy the Radboud Sports Center subscription, so you can like try many of those courses in your free time. And I think the physical activity actually help you to like stay focused and reduce your stress, and it's better for your mental health. And during the courses, you can also like know many friends, many like international friends or like local friends.
Another really important point that we would like to discuss is don't be afraid to ask questions. I know it could be really daunting to just step out of your comfort zone, but remember, the teachers and all the staff in Radboud University are here to help you. So regardless of what kind of question you have, I know someone's gonna have an answer for that. Also, if you're in a lecture room, just raise your hand and go for the question. That's gonna help you to actually be more outgoing, and also it will help you to understand the topic real fast. So next time you're in a lecture and you have a question, just go for it. Don't forget about it and just go like, hey, I'm here.
We are currently in the second floor of the Erasmus building. If you take a look, actually it's really quiet and with nice environment. It's a really good place for your lounge, I think. And now we're gonna take a look of what we have here. And I chose the I think the rice noodle, which is the udon noodle. And we have different type of the ingredients, and I think it's really worth it because they only cost €3. If you eat outside, I think it might be around 8 or 10. But I really like to recommend this one to you guys. Actually, if you have a chance, please come to the Erasmus building to try it.
Hello. So now we're gonna talk a super important point, which is time management. So what's been working out for me so far is that I organize my whole week on Sundays. Right now I'm not as busy as I used to because I'm doing my internship, but overall just remember that prioritize schoolwork over social activities. I know it can be tough and all that, but it's always nice to finish before the weekend and treat ourselves on the weekends. In that regard, also don't forget to also have time to eat healthy and exercise. That's always key as well.
I don't know which faculty you're going to end up in, and every faculty building has its own brilliant facilities, but I'm focusing on the library today and the facilities you can find in there. And just to name a few, there's brilliant study places, many like different kinds of study places as well. If you fancy like a big room with big windows, we have that here, which is just lovely if you just want this open space but still like have this very concentrated motivational atmosphere with everyone studying. There's also the downstairs where you're among all of these books and newspapers and journals. You can even like for a little break go into like a corner where they have actual like newspapers and you can read the news, so that's really nice. You can obviously also borrow books here and you can look them up online at the RU Quest website. I also know people who actually requested a book from a different library from Tilburg University, and it was then brought to Radboud, and they were able to lend it here, so that's brilliant as well. There's also massage chairs and like a napping pod. I filmed some people with their consent taking a massage, and I've done that myself, and it's a brilliant break from studying, so definitely make use of that.
Hi, now we're talking about the topic of the journey. Have you ever have any experience to go to other cities in the Netherlands?
Yes, like I went to Amsterdam, went to Rotterdam and Utrecht and so many other cities. There are a lot of museums that you can visit, and it's super convenient. You can just travel with the train, and I think the longest time it took is like 2 hours to other cities.
I think it's such a convenient city in Nijmegen because it's really nearby everywhere. We're also nearby Germany border even.
Yeah, and not only that, as long as you live in the Netherlands, you can travel around the Europe, right?
Oh, right. And I highly recommend if you have idea to maybe studying the Radboud University in the future, please just make sure you have your OV card so you can traveling to go to different, for example, Dutch cities or go to Germany. So it's such a good way for traveling here. Don't waste the options. Also, in the end, do you have any suggestions for everyone?
Yeah, my suggestion would be like enjoy your university life, because university is a time of new growth, new experience, and embrace it and make of every moment. Just enjoy everything.
And we're back. I hope you liked this video and it was helpful to overcome your freshman year. And remember, always eat healthy and don't be afraid to
Ask for help, because help is always there if you need it. You just have to ask, and there's always a resource somewhere.
Don't be too stressed in your first year and try to have fun.
Yeah, and if you have further questions, you can ask the administration office. Here below you can find their email address, and also if you want to see more content, please comment below, let us know you want to see. And we wish you good luck! Bye!